Today, we are talking about the EURUSD as it breaks back above 108.40, a level I've talked about here in recent weeks as one that this market had to reclaim to turn higher. And I'll also give you the latest here on the DXY and share my thoughts, what we're likely to see from these markets as we go into Friday's non-farm payroll. So first of all, guys, before we get into it, if you do want to join a broker you can trust, I've trusted these guys for 7 years. Be sure to join Blueberry Markets. Check out the link in the description of this video. Or if you're on the website, scroll all the way down, click on that broker link. And right now, guys, for a limited time, if you sign up with them, you can get a 30% deposit bonus. Plus, if you deposit $1,000 or more, I will give you lifetime access to our VIP group. That includes daily videos, my trades in real time, and also real-time discussions throughout the day on Forex, crypto, and also commodities and indices. And by the way, guys, you can also trade all those markets on Blueberry Markets. All right, so looking here at the euro, what we've talked about in recent weeks. First of all, let's go back here and talk about the short trade that I was mentioning back here in this area. So following the 111.10 breakdown, this was the mid-range of this range back here. This opened up 110, closed below 110. This opened up lower levels with a final target down here at the August low, also this trend line. So that idea played out really nicely. We did get the move down here, swept the low, and since that time, we've had a nice bounce. Now, what I've said here over the past week or two is that the EURUSD had to climb back above 108.40. So you can see all these highs right through here during this consolidation. Right? So you can see support down here, resistance up here, nice little range. If you're a range trader, this was heaven. And we got the break back above 108.40. You can see a little retest down here as new support. However, a couple things you've got to be careful of here. First of all, we have the last trading day of the month today. And a lot of times you do get erratic price action. So you can't always trust what you're seeing here on the last trading day of the month. And furthermore, we do have non-farm payroll on Friday. So what I think we could see from this market, we'll talk through this here on the 4-hour chart and then get into the DXY. So looking here, you can see we've got the support area down here at 108.40. All right, so these lows, and you can see resistance up here around 109. So what I'm looking at here on the euro is right now, if we go to something like the hourly chart. All right, so off of this low down here, and for those of you who have watched my videos over the years, you guys know I love channels because markets do love symmetry. And so if we take a channel here off of the closing price on the hourly chart back here and draw a level up, what you're going to notice is that we do have a channel that's formed here. All right, so specifically, we are talking about the closing price down here, this low, this one, this high, and all of these highs through here. Now you can see where recently here today, the market did not test this level up here. So we do have non-farm payroll tomorrow. So that means expect volatility, expect for these markets to potentially sweep some of these recent highs and lows. So what we could see here from the euro, depending on what we get from non-farm payroll, is potentially a move up here toward 109. Now, you've got to be careful though, because like I said, this break back above 108.40 is occurring at the end of the month. So you do have to take everything with a grain of salt. And the reason I keep saying that too, guys, I mean, like I've said in recent videos, it's just the fact that this move lower was so incredibly aggressive. I mean, a bounce from down here was likely, which we're seeing right now. But I don't expect anything long-term for the euro, talking about levels up here like this. While it could happen, the DXY reclaiming 102.60, in my opinion, is enough to keep the dollar bullish for the rest of the year. So if anything, I would be looking for something short-term here. So in other words, if you're an intraday trader, buying down here and, selling up here, same thing down here, right? Longing from here, taking profit up here in this area. But if you're a swing trader like myself, I personally am looking for shorts on strength. So moves into areas like this, potentially sweeping these highs up here, that would be ideal for a short. Alternatively, if we do get the sustained break below here, okay? If this end of month move is a fake out, this move up here specifically, and we do get that close below these lows down here and hold below this, then I think we start to target some of these lows once again down here around 107.80. All right, so again, guys, I am still bullish on the US dollar overall. And when we look at the DXY here, you can see why. I mean, this right here from the DXY recently in October, this, in my opinion, is incredibly significant for this market simply because this was a channel that the market had moved within since 2023. And again, I love channels, guys, because markets love symmetry, and this shows why, right? So you can see the breakdown back here. We had a falling wedge through this area that I talked about. we got the squeeze into 102, 102.60, and the reclaim up here in this area. And that, as I said before, in my opinion, is enough to keep the US dollar bullish for the rest of the year. Now, I could be wrong there, but as long as the market is above areas like this down here, then I am going to maintain my bullish stance. Now, this area between 104 and 104.50, okay, we knew that this was going to be resistance. This goes back a couple of years and was an incredibly strong area. So the pullback from here is not surprising. We knew that this was likely, and that's what we're seeing here so far. Now, granted, we aren't seeing anything really aggressive here in terms of a pullback, at least not yet. All right, so like I've said recently, over the coming days, if you are bullish on the US dollar like myself, then you're looking for, potential buying opportunities toward areas like this down here, maybe sweep these lows, and then you get that buy back toward 104, 104.50. Or alternatively, if we do see NFP come out favorable for the US dollar and this market can get back above areas like this up here around 104.50, then in my opinion, that exposes highs like this one back here around 106. Okay, so still a little bit, indecisive here from the US dollar, but so far over the past few weeks, guys, this has played out really nicely with regard to what we've been looking for. All right, so going back here toward the euro on that hourly chart, again, guys, going into NFP, remember, expect volatility and be very careful trusting what you are seeing here today being the last day of the month. All right, but if you're looking for shorts, in my opinion, this is the area to watch here going into NFP or a sustained break below this area. If you're looking for longs though, okay, this area down here has to hold. As I said, that's not what I'm looking for over the coming days. I just think the US dollar has been far too strong for me to try to short that market. So I would prefer looking for shorts here, but I don't want to short within a range like this. I'm either looking for a sweep of highs like this back here and a move into resistance, or looking for a breakdown back below these lows around 108.40. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell for notifications. Don't forget to join us in VIP. Claim your 90% off lifetime access. See the link in the description of this video, or if you're on the website, click on that join VIP link. Trade well out there. Be careful with the upcoming NFP numbers, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.